Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're going to take a look at the spring 2023 lineup for all things MGA, which includes of course Rainbow High, LOL Surprise, Bratz, and much more, so stay tuned and let's get into it. As always, thanks to @dollgirly on Instagram for sharing these news with us. And first up, let's take a look at all things Rainbow High, Shadow High. First up, we have Core Series 5 retailing at $26.99 US. Includes one doll, one outfit, doll stand, and accessories. I assume also hangers and then also the combs. But yes, the accessories are like the ones we saw most recently with Shadow High Series 2. Just obviously, you know, color swapped and like just new designs, like with phone cases and these phone screens and laptop screens. Also water bottles. Yeah, let's not forget that. And Glitch came with a microphone and a microphone stand. So there is a possibility of some dolls coming with unique accessories. Let's see how that works out. We've seen the leaked designs. We have Victoria Whiteman, Priscilla Perez, Michelle San Carlos, and then we have the navy blue and the forest green. And then confirmed is Aiden Russell, finally completing the holy trinity of the A's here. Yes, he is included. He's going to be the purple shade, violet or whatever. I don't know. These are so... It's always... It's the same shade of purple, basically. It's going to look like violet. Because he has a very light shade of purple. But so yeah, he is confirmed. So I do think the green is probably going to be like a girl. They're not going to include two boys here. Unfortunately, I just don't think so. But, you know, for... what was his name? Emerald. Emerald would have been a great choice, but you know, obviously Aiden is here, so I don't know when we'll get Emerald. I hope really soon. Maybe he'll come out in like a special theme. I don't know. Maybe he'll never get made. Let's be honest. I don't know. I really hope he does, but like, girl, it's like, this isn't, you know, is he ever gonna get made? I don't know. It's really just the demand. Is it there? For Aiden, obviously, we all knew he was gonna come out sooner or later because the A's are just a primal role in these shows so far. Well, they might not be anymore because Ainsley moved to Shadow High, but still, he was like one of the early antagonists, or like I guess just nemesis. So he was gonna get a doll no matter what. But Emerald, he's been a glorified background character for like God knows how long. So I don't know. Let's see. I really want to see him get made into a doll, but like just not this series, I guess, because we already have one boy. So for the other characters, we know the names of Victoria. So Victoria is gonna be the peachy strawberry color, and then Priscilla is the hot pink. Michelle is the orange shade. And yeah, so that's what we know so far. Next up, we have a Junior High Series 3 retailing at $24.99. I just want to throw a parallel here. These Junior High dolls cost $24.99, and the Core Series dolls Series 5 will cost $26.99. That is insane how close those prices are, and one version is a smaller doll that comes with less in Series 5. Now also coming with less, no second outfit, is a full-on like big doll and comes with accessories. I don't know, it's just these prices. I don't know, it's just something about it. It just doesn't seem right. Junior High should be cheaper because it's a smaller doll, less plastic, less accessories. Series 5 is $26 is like the normal price that used to be for a Core series. So I don't know, but this price for Junior High has always been like this. This is not new. Has it gotten cheaper? I'm actually not sure. But so Series 3, we're already here. Amaya and Crystal here are also included, but they are re-releases. They're just in the same looks. They're not debuting in some new outfits. They're just getting re-released for whatever reason. I don't know why they couldn't have filled in those two spots with more interesting characters, or perhaps more like collector dolls like Lily Chang. What about Jet Dawson? Those two could have fit in perfectly here, since the Series 3 seems to be compiled of a mixture of special edition / collector dolls. So we have Kaya Hart, we have Avery Styles, Laurel, and Holly Devious, and then obviously Amaya and Crystal. We recently saw a leaked head that could belong to either Kaya or Avery. Who knows? And let's see how they look like. Next, we have Shadow High Series 2 retailing at the same price actually as the Junior High dolls, $24.99. That's kind of shocking to me. I thought they were going to be the same price like Core Series 5, which is $26.99, but I guess they're cheaper for whatever. I don't know. These prices are all over the place, and I mean, it's great that they don't cost like $30 and you're paying for less. That's at least you're not paying like that amount, but still, you're still not getting 2 outfits. And yes, you're getting accessories, which is great, you know, but like I would have rather gone their second outfit than some plastic pieces that I'm probably not going to use. We have Diamante, Reina Crone / Glitch, Carla Choupette, Monique Verbena, Zoe, Electra, and Rex McQueen. These names, they're very fashiony. They're very like high-end designer sounding names. You know what I mean? So like very, very runway, obviously. And I actually think this is probably just a runway theme and not series 2. That'll probably end up being, you know, the case. But as of right now, I mean, this is series 2 to me. Because it's just, you know, it kind of is like unofficially maybe, but like kind of still is series 2, even if it is just a runway themed doll line. And maybe that's why it doesn't come with 2 outfits, or maybe runway theme is just a new version of Core series. Oh, this is so weird. What is Rainbow High becoming? Yeah, let's see what happens. I hope that this is just like a phase and that future Core series are gonna be kept into the same kind of like, you know, design box and like same second outfit. But honestly, this might just become the new normal for Rainbow High. There's just slimmer boxes, less stuff, more accessories to mirror Monster High and other, you know, Barbie stuff. I don't know, mixed feelings. Speaking of mixed feelings, lastly for Rainbow High stuff, we have Style Series 1 fashion packs retailing at $9.99 US, surprise packaging, hangers, and garment bag, 24 surprise outfits. Anyone who's planning on collecting all of these, I wish you a happy time and good luck, because it's gonna be a one hell of a time to get all of these. Listen, this is fashion packs are a great idea. I wish MJ would do something like Barbie's doing, where Barbie releases, like, Barbie has a ton of fashion packs, but they are literally like full-on outfits. They include shoes, accessories, full outfits, even a little like bag that you can store. Or is it that like, no, those are the fashionistas ones, right? That they come like a Ziploc reusable bag. That's also really cool, by the way. But they should do this. No, instead here they're releasing separate series just for bags, just for shoes, and just for outfits, all sold separately, costing $10 each. Each series having so far 24 items. And each costing 10 plus on top of all of that. If that wasn't already troublesome enough, these are mystery items. And yes, maybe there's little cues and hints on the packaging, what is inside, but even then it is not 100% guarantee, since these are surprise items. That is the gimmick here. So all of that just seems like a big slap to the face to me. And then MJ just saying like, hey, we want to make money. Okay, we're gonna milk you for what it's worth, and we're not gonna make it easy for you. I wish this was easier. Just sell full-on fashion packs, include all the things. Don't sell shoes separately and bags separately. I understand the marketing standpoint. It's genius. Yes, they're making money. Don't get me wrong. That's great. Whoever thought of that idea should get a raise, because they did something right, and people bought these series 1 for the bags and the shoes. They went crazy, you know, and this will do well as well. That's not the problem here. The problem is that it is just ruthless and annoying. And if they would have just taken out the element of surprise, the surprise element, if they had just not done that, and they would have still sold these style series like independently, like the shoes, the bags, the outfits, like, okay, fine. Yes, it's a lot of money, but at least you know what you're getting. But no, they had to throw in the surprise element, the surprise gimmick, because of course they're sending mixed signals that it's, you know, oh yes, it is for kids, but then at the same time, you know, you're paying $10 for a pair of shoes. Moving on, sorry, that's just very frustrating to me, but we have a little surprise stuff, starting off with Series 7, $26.99 US. We have 2 characters, as always, keeping on the BFF theme, Golden Hearts and Western Cutie, and it does seem that for future core series, we're going to get back the old 4 dolls in a core series, which is great, so it's no longer like BFF, but stay tuned for that when I make my video specifically on the LO Surprises stuff to come out for fall 2023. Next up, we have House of Surprises Series 3 of Reproductions, retailing at $19.99 US, including Cosmic Nova, Groovy Babe, and Speedster. Now, these characters does feel very random to me. This lineup feels very like whatever, because Series 2 at least did have characters that do have actual, you know, importance in the show. Candylicious, Roller Chick, they do play important roles, but these 3 characters have been so far only in the background in the show. They haven't even spoken a single line, but still, this is a very nice way to get these dolls if you missed out on the original. We have the newly revealed Sunshine Makeover dolls, retailing at $27.99 US, including 3 characters, which are Switches, Sunrise, and Bubblegum DJ. And then we also have the deluxe version, Sunshine Makeover, called Big Surprise, retailing at $39.99 US, includes a exclusive doll, Stellar Girl, and some fashion pieces, you know, like Splash Beauty, basically. Next, we have Fierce Series 2, retailing at $34.99 US, including Candylicious and Kitty K. Then we have Tweens Series 4, retailing at $19.99 US, including Jenny Rocks, Olivia Flutter, Ally Dance, and Darcy Bletch. And these dolls have actually already been found at different Macy's stores and stores in general in the US, so keep your eyes peeled because they are, you know, early pickings. And it's really cool because this might be the best Tween series so far. Just getting into some minis stuff, we have a mini series 3 that includes 2 lines, OMG Move and Groove, which will retail at $6.99, I'm assuming, and then the other price is $8.99 for the Tweens family shops, which will include the Tweens dolls as mini versions of themselves. I know it's insane, but we're going there. It's just, it is time, and they're gonna look stinking cute, you know it. Lastly, the MJ Miniverse is expanding, now including the LOL Tots and OMGs, retailing at $9.99 US. They come in their little original boxes, similarly to the Bratz, how they also come in the actual like boxes that you can open, and you know, so it's actually gonna be like the real life OMG boxes originally, but just mini, and you can take them out, put them in the OMGs. It is gonna be so cute. Like, I'm gonna die. I might just get one because this is so incredibly dumb and ridiculous, but so cute. So the scale is a little off though, to be fair, because the tots are way bigger. Like, they come up to the hips of the OMGs, and obviously that's not like accurate to real life scaling of the OMG and tots, but I just feel like they had to do it like that because the tots, you know, they're so small as it is. They had to make them a little bit bigger to do them justice with all the detail, but also because they have to adhere to a certain scale in the MGA Miniverse series to keep it all, you know, one certain scale. So that makes sense, but that makes the OMGs look way smaller than they are next to the tots. It's a little off, but it's okay. It's still very cute nonetheless. Next up, we have a Bratz stuff, starting off with Pretty and Punk reproductions, retailing at $34.99 US, including Yasmin, Jade, Chloe, Megan, and first ever appearance making her debut, Miss Sasha. Of course, we're also getting our boy Ethan back in the Boys Punks reproduction, retailing at $34.99 US. Lastly, we have the Tweevils Collector 2-pack, retailing at $49.99 US, and these are not designer dolls, these are just collector level dolls. Making their appearance, first ever Casey and Christy, obviously the Tweevils, first ever in doll form. This is going to be very exciting. I cannot wait to see what they're going to look like. Next up, Mermaze Mermaidz. The only thing we're getting from them in spring are the Sirens dolls, retailing at $60.99 US, which are the new Tweens versions of the Mermaids dolls. We have 4 characters in total. We have 3 revealed, Sapphire, Nebula, and Hope, and a 4th one that's a mystery. The gimmick is also unknown, and we don't know for sure like what else are they going to come with, and like what else is like the packaging going to look like. But yeah, pretty exciting. We have none surprise stuff, starting off with Sweetest Gems Series 2, retailing at $60.99. We have Ruby, Peridot, Sapphire, Tour tourmaline, topaz, and zircony. Some very interesting words here I've never heard before. But series 1 I think did pretty well. I didn't collect any. I didn't see them in stores myself. They never came. They never were on my Smith's Toys online shop, so I never saw them. But yeah, series 2, and it looks like a really interesting lineup. Next we have minis series 1, retailing at $9.99 US. These are not part of the MJ miniverse. These are just the independent versions of the Nanana Surprise minis. We have series 1 and series 2 here combined to make a complete series of 12 dolls to collect, just minified versions. Now the gimmick here is that they're basically like Polly Pocket versions. Their bodies are plastic now. The hats are still not removable, and instead of it being like actual fur, it is now just flocked. The hair is still rooted in, and the clothing is also plastic, so it's easier to put on and off. And they can move like up and down like the arms, but yeah, their screenings are really pretty. Like they actually look like the artwork that we see on the packaging, which I feel like that's the point that draws me the most to these dolls. And lastly, they're also minifying the backpack playsets, retailing now at $19.99 US. It includes the kitty backpack and the bear backpack, but just mini versions now. I assume the characters and everything is going to be the same. It'll feel and work probably more like a Polly Pocket compact. And yeah, wow, that was all we have to know about what's coming in spring next year for all stuff MGA. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the adulty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.